You know, I never thought in like a million years that I would be that YouTuber that holds a glass of wine while doing a video, and yet here we are. To be fair, this is Stella Rosa, which is like the wine version of Seagram's. And it's just slightly alcoholic grape juice. Still good though. Well, hello there. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Anna, and welcome to my PSA. I am here with a few simple messages regarding Valentine's Day. It is not, like one might assume, me showing disdain for this weird holiday that makes no sense to me because it's ridiculous and I think it's a waste of time. It is also not a reminder to couples about actually doing something meaningful and thoughtful instead of just throwing gifts at your significant other and hoping one of them sticks. No, this is a little bit of information that I wish to share with you. I have been working at a local flower shop for about 3 years now, and this would be my third Valentine's Day season. So when I say what I'm about to say, please listen. I know what I'm talking about. Are you ready? Great. Here it is. Order your goddamn flowers ahead of time, you freaks. February the 14th comes every single year on the same day. Because of course it fucking does. That's how calendars work. This holiday is not some sort of surprise that just springs up out of nowhere. And yes, I am aware that that's a pun. Now, I'm not saying you need to order like a month in advance. Don't do that. But there seems to be a large misconception that flower shops can only take orders the day of. And while for some places that might be the norm on an everyday sort of basis because of flower deliveries, Valentine's Day is an exception. Flower shops start preparing for Valentine's Day almost immediately in the new year, pre-ordering vases, flowers, specifically roses, cards, stuffed animals, chocolates, and anything else that I can't think of right now. We are prepared. And that's because no matter how much we prepare, we somehow still end up with absolutely nothing by the 14th. So here's what you need to do. If you, one, want to get something that your partner will actually like, and not just the scraps that are left over, and two, leaves you without last minute panic buying. Because, oh boy, the things I see people get last minute out of pure desperation is hilarious to me. Order in advance. A week is good, 2 is better. February 1st at the earliest is essentially what I'm saying. You can order flowers like on the 1st or the 2nd of February and ask for it to be delivered on the 14th or even a day earlier, which is actually a little better. Firstly, it shows that you were thinking ahead of time, and also now you don't have to worry about waiting for flowers on Valentine's Day itself when you could be doing something else like, I don't know, going somewhere and being cute. I'm not a very romantic person. You can also order flowers to be picked up on said dates. We love people who get their orders in on February 1st or 2nd and ask to pick them up on the 13th or the 14th. This way, we can have something set aside for you. And for you, the person getting the flowers, it's 3 minutes, in, out, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Why does that phrase exist? Here's another reason why we love people who order early. It lets us order more flowers. We don't like not having flowers for people. That's literally what a flower shop is for. And Valentine's Day is literally the biggest holiday. I like to say that for us, for flower shops, it's literally a combination of Christmas, Super Bowl, and Black Friday all rolled into one. For some flower shops, this holiday is the thing keeping them open and profitable. So if we have that time to plan and know what to expect, we can order more flowers and stay on top of everything so that we can at least try to give everyone something to love. But this isn't just about ordering early. Oh, no. I have some other little bits of info that I need to tell you. It's really, really going to shock you. Like truly, your mind is going to be blown. I really hope you can feel the sarcasm that is just dripping out of me right now. Roses are not the only option. You know what's really meaningful? Getting your partner flowers that they actually love. If your partner loves roses, great, fantastic, give them roses. Or if you're on a budget and you can't afford much because roses are expensive, you can ask for some roses with other flowers to give it a fuller effect while still having some roses in them. Flowers can get expensive. We get it. Not everyone can afford a $70 vase with a dozen roses. That's why we have other options. Don't feel obligated to get roses or get a large amount of them. Really, you should be focused on getting whatever you think your partner is going to like the most. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Valentine's Day, and working at a flower shop has really solidified that for me. Side note, almost anyone who has worked or is working for a flower shop around Valentine's Day, we all hate it. Not a single florist that I know actually likes Valentine's Day. But if my partner were to get me something, I would much prefer a nice, like, medium-sized arrangement with lots of color and different flowers with, like, maybe 3 roses. That fits my personality more, and therefore I would also appreciate it more. And my final bit of information to you is, if you want to have your flowers delivered on Valentine's Day, or even the day before, like I said, prepare to be patient. To give you a sense of how crazy this time for us is, the flower shop that I work at on a normal busy day will do about 75 to 100 deliveries per day. Around Valentine's, it's closer to around 500 to 600 per day. And while we do get extra drivers and other people to help out around, that's still a fuck ton of flowers that need delivered. So don't be that asshole that calls on the fucking 14th, ask to have flowers delivered, and then get mad when we can't give you delivery time. You'll get it by the end of the day at the latest. Literally, I cannot tell you anything else because I don't fucking know how long it's going to take. We are already massively busy and so exhausted. Even when I was a part-timer, I would be clocking in like 50 hours throughout the 2 weeks leading up to the 14th. So I don't have time to deal with your pissy attitude because we can't accommodate your ridiculous requests despite your terrible planning skills and lack of a brain. And if I'm a little sarcastic and not all bubbly and happy when I answer the phone, there's a good fucking reason for it. Trust me when I say that if you can't deal with the reality of the situation and what that employee is currently dealing with, I can guarantee to you that we will not be suffering this holiday without your business. So let's recap. 1, order your flowers ahead of time. 2, you can do something outside of roses. And 3, be patient and understand that you are not the only one in the world getting flowers right now. Is there anything else I'm forgetting to mention? I mean, there's a lot of things I would like to say to people, but oh, one more thing. Florists work with knives. It's actually a legitimate tool that we use in preparing and cutting flowers to the right length. So really this is more of a mixed warning / threat. Don't piss off a florist when they're holding a knife. And we're always holding a knife. Thank you for listening to my PSA. Send this to a person you love, or maybe a friend who needs some advice, or send it to yourself every year to remind you not to be a dumbass. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!